Hi everyone, this is Ben Falcon's Media Corner back again with a brand new AK After a Saw review episode for today, which this one's going to be on the film that I saw last year, which this was actually the last film I saw in 2021 before we entered 2022. And this one I really wanted to talk to you guys for quite a bit on my channel, and today's the day. I'm here to finally review this movie that I really wanted to talk to you guys for quite a bit. So this is the 2021 film, and this is a 2021 black and white drama, and that is Come On, Come On. Now this movie was written and directed by Mike Mills, the director of Beginners, which I really enjoyed. That was actually a really great romantic comedy with Ewan McGregor and Christopher Plummer. And the story of the film is that we follow this man named Johnny, played by Joaquin Phoenix, who he's a radio journalist who he interviews people as well as children, where they discuss about their lives and what they're going through and what they want to do themselves in the future. And for Johnny, his sister Viv, played by Gaby Hoffmann, asks for Johnny's help to basically look after his nephew Jesse, played by Woody Norman, because Viv has to go away for a couple of days to basically take care of her estranged husband who is suffering from mental illness. So Johnny, of course, agrees to basically help out his sister to try and look after her son. And basically we see them bonding a relationship of sorts, sort of like a father and son, despite Johnny is Jesse's uncle and Jesse is Johnny's nephew. So we see them bonding a relationship together, sort of like a father and son, during this whole cross-country road trip throughout New York City. So that's pretty much the story of Come On, Come On. So this was another most anticipated movie for me for 2021, because I was really looking forward to this movie, mainly because of Joaquin Phoenix, because I'm a massive fan of Joaquin Phoenix. He has definitely become one of my favorite actors. And of course, I did see his breakout Oscar-winning role in Joker, and he's phenomenal in Joker. But not only just that, I have seen him in other roles before. I did see his Oscar-winning role in Joker, like Gladiator, Walk the Line, Her, The Master. Those are, I consider, his best ones. And no matter what else he's in, he can still pull off some great acting skills, like M. Night Shyamalan's Signs in the Village, as well as like We Own the Night, I'm Still Here, and You Were Never Really Here, and amongst other things. And I didn't know much any of the stars who were in this movie other than just Joaquin Phoenix. I know we've got Gaby Hoffmann, who she played the youngest kid in John Hughes' comedy Uncle Buck. I knew her. And you've got Woody Norman, which he has appeared in a few things, like on some television series from the UK. And from Mike Mills, I have heard the name because he's made, like I said, he made Beginners, which again I do think is a great movie. And from what I've heard, the concept of this film, it does sound pretty basic, but still though, I was really looking forward to this movie because of Joaquin Phoenix. And I heard this movie was shot entirely in black and white. And no matter what I've seen, anything in black and white still can make a really good movie. Like last year's Belfast, which I loved the movie. If you want to know what I thought of Belfast, you can check out my review for the film. I really much appreciate it. And this also is from A24, and A24 has made some amazing movies, The Lighthouse, The Witch, and all that kind of stuff, as well as Hereditary and all that kind of stuff. So that was another, also forgot to say, that was another reason why I was looking forward to it. And unfortunately, this movie did not play in my local area, and like my local cinema where I always go to all the time to see some movies. So I went to see this in a different cinema because I really wanted to see this movie so badly. And I did see the movie, and I gotta say, Come On, Come On was an absolutely wonderful movie because I absolutely adored this movie from beginning to end. Of course, Joaquin Phoenix, again, he gives another excellent performance here in this movie. He's terrific in this movie as Johnny. And for his storytelling, where we see him as a radio journalist who he interviews people as well as children when they discuss about their lives, about what they're going through and what they want to do with the future. I really like that part of the story because it does kind of hit home for Johnny when we do see, because we do learn about his life and all that before we get to see him during the whole main storytelling of the film, when we do see him taking a cross-country road trip with his nephew. And I really like that storyline. I mean, and I really like the storyline when we do see, what he goes, before what he goes through, and before we get to see him in the main story, which he basically has split up from his partner, and of course, he has to help out with his sister when his sister has to go away for a few days. And and for that, and but of course, mainly for the main storytelling of the film, when we do see the whole cross country road trip, I really like that story because it has a really strong message about sort of like a father and son relationship, even though it's not really a father and son because Johnny's an uncle and Jesse is Johnny's nephew in this movie. But Mike Mills, I thought he did an amazing job with the writing and all that for his writing and the storytelling of this movie. Even though the story is pretty basic, but here for what Mike Mills has given here for his own take on this film, he did a phenomenal job of all that. And his direction here, it's a beautiful looking film, since the whole film is entirely shot in black and white, and like as you guys can tell from the video I'm making, because I'm reviewing a black and white movie. So, and also the cinematography as well. It's amazing for capturing every beautiful scene of imagery, since there are some scenes that do take place in New York and other areas when we do see Johnny and Jesse during the whole cross-country road trip together. I thought both of them together, the direction and cinematography, were absolutely amazing here. And as for the other two performances, you've got Gaby Hoffmann, who you may know her from Uncle Buck. I thought she was really good in the movie as Viv. And Woody Norman, who plays Jesse in the movie, I thought he was great in the film. And it's definitely another great child acting performance I've ever seen from a child actor. And his chemistry between him and Joaquin Phoenix in the movie, I really liked. It was really cute and sweet together in this movie. And like I said, it does almost play like a father and son relationship in the movie, relationship sorts in the movie, even though, Joaquin Phoenix's character is an uncle and Jesse is Johnny's nephew in this film. And it was not a single scene in the movie where we do see these two characters on screen that was boring. There was no single scene that was boring at all, because it does take its time really well when we do see their relationship building up together in this movie. And I've just got no single flaw with this movie other than Come On was just an absolutely wonderful treat here, and I had a really great time with it. It's definitely another great A24 film, and and when it comes to their films, I've always tend to enjoy their films, and I can't wait to see some of their upcoming stuff this year. And if you are a fan of A24 films, this will definitely be a cup of tea. Or another reasons, and there's other ways I can recommend this movie. If you're a fan of Joaquin Phoenix, like I am, because I am a massive fan of Joaquin Phoenix, or if you're a fan of the director Mike Mills, or if you're a fan of sort of cross country films, like road trip films, or like movies that do tend to have father and son relationships in the film. So that's the best way I can recommend this movie. And this I would say this definitely would be your cup of tea. I'm going to give Come On a 5 out of 5. Yeah, it's definitely another favorite movie of mine of last year, and this will definitely be one. And this 100% will definitely be in my best of the year list, which I still have yet to do, because I still have some films that I missed out last year that I have yet to catch up on. But don't worry, I will do the best of the year list, as well as some of the other films I have yet to talk about that are still on my list that I have not reviewed on my channel. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching with my AK Afro Store review on Come On, and let me know what you think of Come On if you have seen this already. Did you had a lovely time of it, or was this not really your cup of tea? So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews, and as always, this has been Foggins Media Corner signing off.